As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
I love that shot. Oh my gosh, with the red on his face like that, half the face, and the red taillight of the car. That's so good.
Never rat on your friends. Mm-hmm. And always keep your mouth shut.
How much you want to bet they're both going to break it by the end of the movie? How much you want to bet? Whenever you ask the male species what their favorite film is, Goodfellas is always in the top 3. Guaranteed. So it's about time I understand what everyone is on about with this film, okay? It's a mobster gangster film set in the 60s, 70s, I think. And it's based off of a book, a true story. So that's cool. And it's directed by a beloved director. You might know him. Maybe, maybe not. Martin Scorsese, who's still making great films today. And the cast is exceptional with Robert De Niro as one of the main actors. And I just know that there's famous quotes that come from this movie that people still reference today. It's talked about, I'm studying film, and when I'm in LA and I'm around people in the industry, this movie is frequently brought up, especially when I'm on set. I've noticed that this movie in particular is brought up when the director is deciding a certain kind of shot or we're going over the script. A lot of times you'll hear people on set say, oh, like that scene in Goodfellas, or like that part in Goodfellas. And I feel left out. And now it's time I change that. So I'm going to watch this for the first time today. I'm so excited. I've heard that it's pretty vulgar and gory, but I think I'm desensitized at this point after watching, 3 Deadpools. I'm ready for this. Thank you to your comments on my videos. Because of you guys, I'm watching this video. I get all my content ideas from you. So please comment below what else I should check out. I'm always going through the comments and screenshotting other movie ideas. So I really appreciate it. You guys are the best community. So I got to see what all the hype is about. I'm tired of being left out of this group of people. And I'm not going to be left out anymore. I'm in it. I'm in the group. So yeah. New York, 1970. Oh, this is when the gangs and mafia was at its peak.
What's up? What's up?
So did I hit something?
What the is that?
Is it flat?
Oh, these 3 together. This is going to be something else, guys. Their chemistry is going to be hilarious. Oh, someone's in the trunk. But they're acting like it's a surprise? What do you mean? You guys forgot you put someone in the trunk? I love this shot with the taillights putting red on them. Oh!
He's still alive.
Oh my gosh. No, he's still alive. You don't say. Oh. Jeez. Okay. I think that killed him. He's so bloody. What did they do to the poor guy?
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
I love that shot. Oh my gosh, with the red on his face like that, half the face, and the red taillight of the car. That's so good. That's so good. I like that. And he just said the most famous line from a film. I think that's a really famous line, and I've heard that a bunch. And without seeing this film. Oh, Goodfellas. And Red, of course. What a cheerful song to come on after a brutal murder. That poor man in the trunk.
To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
That right there. Okay, that's our main character. Being a gangster was better than being the president. I love this. How he's peering out the window. He's looking out. He's looking down on them, like he's almost looking like depressed, like he's like locked in his house, and he's almost envious of them.
So he ran the cab stand and La Bella Vista Pizzeria.
I bet he did.
And a few other places for his brother Paul.
He ran the cab stand, okay.
Henry, don't play ball.
My father,
okay,
who was
they're probably
Irish, was sent to work at the age of 11.
I like how we're going back in time because we see him already as a gangster. I like that. And now we're going back to him becoming a gangster and joining them and seeing like his development. That's really a cool way to tell a story. What a fun film to dissect.
After she found out that the Ciceros came from the same part of Sicily as she did.
The Sicilian, of course.
Wise guys would pull up and Tootie would toss me their keys and let me park their Cadillacs.
That's really actually a cool job for a kid, for sure.
See, people like my father could never understand.
Look at that
I was
bulldog.
a part of something. I was treated like a grown-up.
See, that's important. He was treated special. He's treated like a big boy, and he's making money.
Why don't you tell me about this? It's a letter from school. It says you haven't been there in months.
Oh, great. Yeah. So he's been skipping school. That's not good. Okay, what the heck? I thought they.
After a while,
What
he
a
was mostly
jerk.
pissed because I hung around the cab stand.
I love this freeze frame. Old movies used to do that a lot more.
I can't make any more deliveries. My dad said he's gonna kill me. Look.
Yeah, he's beat up.
That him dead kid? No.
What are they
That's
doing?
the guy. Get him.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this poor man.
You know this kid? Yeah. You know where he lives?
Oh, they don't want him to deliver the mail, so the parents don't beat
Any
him
letter
up.
from that school to that kid's house comes directly here. You understand? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Head first.
That
They're
was
doing
it.
this in the pizza joint?
No more letters from truant officers.
Here's another freeze frame. I love it. You can kind of see how this mafia group brings you in. Like, I get it. I do. It's his family at this point.
Protection for people who can't go to the cops. They're like the police department for wise guys.
The police department for wise guys. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, he's busting up cars now?
At 13, I was making more money than most of the grown-ups in the
13!
neighborhood.
Can we just talk about how young that is? Ah! Dude, this shot. That's a 13-year-old kid making a full income from the gangsters. This is based on a true story. Oh my gosh, hot dog. This is one heck of a story. My father grew up in New Jersey, right at the edge. And so he would go into New York a lot. He told me, his mother was Irish Catholic, and where he went to school in New Jersey, he said like over 60% of his classmates were somehow involved with the mafia and related to the mafia. It was a real thing. And that was in the 60s.
One day, some of the kids from the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries all the way home.
Oh.
You know why? It was out of respect.
Respect feels good, and you can't buy respect. You earn it. And he's feeling the luxury of that.
My God, you look like a gangster.
He did look like a gangster, like the whole suit. Uh-oh.
That was the first time I'd ever seen anyone shot.
I can't have that in this joint.
Really? You can't have shot people in your pizza place, but you can stick a mailman's head in the oven in the broad daylight? What is that?
You wasted 8 aprons on this guy.
Oh my gosh, he was bleeding.
You gotta toughen this kid up.
He gets toughened up because we saw him at the beginning of the film being a savage. He was like complaining that the guy was beating his trunk.
It was a glorious time. It was when I first met Jimmy Conway.
Jimmy. Okay, this is an important moment.
He was first locked up at 11 and he was doing hits for mob bosses when he was 16.
What?
Let me walk. You might know who we are, but we know who you are. You understand?
I love that red light that they keep doing from the cars.
Say hello to Tommy.
How you doing, Andrew?
We're just gonna be working together. Okay? Help
Sounds good.
Man, they got these kids doing their dirty jobs. These boys both in high school.
Where'd you get those cigarettes?
Get him out of here.
He got pinched. About a
He got
five pound
pinched.
cigarettes.
Henry Hill.
They'll help him out. No biggie.
Here's your graduation present.
What for? I got pinched.
Everybody gets pinched, but you did it right. You told them nothing, and they got nothing.
He slipped in, some cash.
You took your first pinch like a man.
Wow.
You learned the 2 greatest things in life.
He's like a father figure to him now.
Never rat on your friends. And always keep your mouth shut.
2 rules. Okay. Well, remember that. How much you want to bet they're both going to break it by the end of the movie? How much you want to bet? Oh, you broke your cherry. Wait, they're actually proud of him for getting pinched, as they said? That's funny. Look at them rubbing his back like he's some hero. Another freeze frame. I freaking love that. Look at just like their body language, guys. So it's ironic that his dad, who's supposed to be the loving one to him, is this jerk and beats on him when he messes up. And then these guys are like patting him on the back, giving him love, telling him he did a great job. And like, it's a rite of passage. Makes a lot of sense why he wants to be a gangster. I'm on his team for now until he becomes a corrupt person. But in the beginning, I get it.
There was $30 billion
That's
a year
good.
in cargo moving through Idlewild Airport.
Look at these outfits.
Whenever we needed money, we'd rob the airport.
Oh, wow.
It was better than Citibank.
Oh my gosh, they got the airport under their fingers, under their thumb.
If we wanted something, we just took it. If anyone complained twice, they got hit so bad, believe me, they never complained again.
Yeah, you have the luxurious life for now, buddy boy, but we're only 18 minutes into the film. This is not going to end well for you because it's a mafia movie and we know how that goes. I've seen Godfather, okay? It does not end well for you. These guys aren't your real friends. They're going to do anything to survive. If they have to take you out, they have to take you out. I love this red lighting, guys. And I love that little camera zoom in on De Niro's face. That's special.
I said, all right, I'll tell you something. Go fuck your mother.
He's laughing a little extra hard at that one. That wasn't even funny.
I wish I was big just once. You're a big cops.
Really funny.
Really? Because I didn't get the punchline.
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Well, you're telling jokes.
You know how you tell a story. What?
How the am I funny? What the is so funny about me?
Oh my gosh, he's so insecure. And he's just crazy, I think. You gotta watch out for that one.
Get the out of here, Tommy.
I almost had him.
Uh-oh, I don't know. I think that was a little preview of how crazy he is.
I wonder about you sometimes, Henry. You may fold under questioning.
Okay, maybe that was all an act. Fine.
7 G's you owe me.
Embarrassing me in front of my friends. You know, Sonny, you're a real mutt.
Uh-oh, he grabbed his tie.
Don't be
Uh-oh.
like that.
What do you mean don't be like that?
Oh! Yeah. He knows better than to go up in front of him and when he's with his friends. That was a mistake.
What the are you looking at?
Okay, Tommy's crazy. Get rid of him.
You don't want to bring the chick.
They're laughing, but that's gonna be you. When it's reversed on you,
You're a funny guy.
That's it, Henry.
they're laughing it off.
You want to laugh? This prick last week he asked me to christen his kid.
Okay, the way he laughs is so strange.
You really are a funny guy.
Oh, that is such a bizarre scene. I love it. I didn't know where it was going. I was on the edge of my seat. When he pulled out the gun, that freaked me out. But they didn't seem to be worried. They're like, this must just be their regular banter.
Maybe you could come in with me, take a piece of this joint. I don't know what. I don't know nothing about the restaurant business.
I thought you had a pizza place.
Tommy's a bad kid. What am I supposed to do, shoot him?
Yes,
It
yes.
wouldn't be a bad idea.
It wouldn't. Wait,
I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean to say that. I just mean that he's scared of me,
you did mean to say it.
You understand?
You want me to be your partner? Yeah. Maybe I'll try to help you, all right?
God bless you, Paul.
Yeah, that's kind of nice to have Polly as a partner, I think, because he's got a lot of connections.
Now the guy's got to come up with Paulie's money every week, no matter what.
Yeah, that's dangerous now that Polly's involved. Like, the business is his.
Also, Paulie could do anything, especially run up bills on the joint's credit.
Yeah, that sucks.
When you can't borrow another buck from the bank or buy another case of booze, you bust the joint out. You light a match.
What? You burn it down so you get insurance money? Why?
She won't go out with me alone unless her girlfriend comes with us. So I figure you come along.
Tommy, why do you always do
Hey,
this?
remember that Tommy?
Them fighting about a double date is great.
I do a lot of favors for you, don't I? Have family, they live in the 5,000. You know, these Jew boys got a lot of money.
He's not going to shut up until he says yes.
When they were having coffee, I was asking for a check.
Oh, he's not into his girl.
Coffee to wake you up.
He really doesn't want to be woken up.
I thought he was really obnoxious. He kept fidgeting around.
I guarantee you these two are going to end up together. How much you want to bet? It's always when the guy's uninterested, the chick's like, oh, maybe I like him. I don't do that. I don't do those games, but a lot of people do. I mean, if we're hearing her narration, she's definitely a main character.
To meet them again on Friday night. Of course, when Friday night came around, Henry stood me up.
Oh, she's crying. I love this restaurant they're at.
But I made Tommy take me looking for him.
Some nerve standing me up.
Yeah, girl.
Who the hell do you think you are? Frankie Valley or some kind of big shot?
She looks beautiful, too. She's very pretty, so he's an idiot.
You look bored. You didn't say anything. What do you expect?
You were looking and being weird the whole time.
Let me make it up to you.
I'll think about it.
Oh, now he's into
screaming
her.
on the street, and I mean loud, but she looked good.
She does look really good in that red dress. Oh, he's showing her the treatment, the gangster treatment. He's like, I know how to get in and skip the line. That's hot. If she wasn't into it before, she's into it now. Also, notice that he wasn't really into her until she came and like yelled at him. Because he needs that type of chick, I think. That was hot. Green flag. He was like, oh, look at you coming here, like bossing me around the streets. He's down.
Anthony, right in the front. Great, thanks. Anything you need, Henry, just let me know.
Anything you need, Henry. He's the cool guy. And she's going to be like, ooh.
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
We walked out with $420,000 without using a gun. We gave Paulie his tribute.
That's a lot of money. In 1960s, 70s, holy smokes, that's a lot of money. Wow, they're going on nice vacations. She's loving the perks.
Bruce, this is Henry.
So they used to date?
Do you know him?
Yeah. He lives across the street. I didn't think there was anything strange in any of this. You know, a 21-year-old kid with such connections.
21 here? Wait, I did do the math because it was like 1963 only, and we haven't skipped any time. I'm just saying, that guy looks like 45, but okay. Kids looked older back then, I guess.
Don't buy wigs that come off at the wrong time. Maury's wigs don't come off!
That was a good commercial. That would sell today.
You know, Jimmy, you borrowed his money. Pay him.
I could have dropped the dime a million times.
Stop
Yep. Oh, the wig came off. I guess the wig doesn't stay on when you get strangled.
He'll pay.
Right, telephone cord.
Maurice, give me the money, you hear me? You hear me?
I don't know. That was just funny to me. I don't usually laugh when people get strangled, but the way that happened was great.
Who did what?
This guy who lives across the street, he started to grab me.
What a loser.
He pushed me out of the car.
He pushed her out of a car?
Why don't you go inside and get yourself together?
Uh-oh. We haven't seen him get violent yet. Can't deny it. I'm a little excited. No, in the beginning scene, we saw him like, with the guy in the trunk, but let's see what he can do. Like, what's his style, The other guy's strangler. Jimmy likes to, Oh, wait, whoa.
I swear my mother, if you touch her again, you're dead.
Oh, that looks like it hurt. He was hitting with this part of his palm. He probably broke his nose.
Your hydrants. Are you all right? Huh?
Yeah.
He just whooped that guy.
I gotta admit the truth. It turned me on.
Oh my gosh, it did turn her on. Honestly, I get it. He's like a protector to her. She's young. She's in her 20s. Oh, Mazel Tov. They're married. Oh, it's all going so well for him. When is it going to crash and burn?
The first time I was introduced to all of them at once, it was crazy.
See, in a lot of these movies, these gangster movies, you see these girls like being into the bad boys. I'm telling you, I could not be less into the bad boys. It's always interesting to me when I find that girls are really into like the bad boy. And I know they are for sure. Well, they're really showing us that they're quite cute and happy, but I'm waiting for it to implode on them.
He's a grown-up. He doesn't have to call every 5 minutes.
If he was such a grown-up, why doesn't he get you to an apartment?
Right?
You don't know where he is. You don't know who he's with.
He's with his friends.
If he has so much money, why doesn't he get them an apartment? That's such a good point.
Where have you been?
I love how he immediately is like, I'm gonna leave. Immediately.
They didn't look very good, and the stuff they wore was thrown together and cheap.
Yeah, why do they look so rough? Like they're mafia wives. Shouldn't they have like the best clothes and like products? Their makeup is trash.
What would happen if you had to go to prison?
Come on, don't worry so much, sweetie.
She's fair to worry. She knows it's bound to happen. He's so cocky. He's gonna mess up. He's gonna get caught with something bad. Oh! They're so bad.
I'm Detective DC.
Uh-oh.
This is Detective Silvestri.
Mostly they were just looking
Man,
for a
they're on
handout, a
him.
few bucks to keep things quiet.
Really? So they're willing to be bribed.
I wanted to go shopping. Can I get some money?
How much?
That much.
Oh, she's enjoying this. June 11th, 1970, Queens, New York.
My friend Jimmy. Oh, Henry, it's his joint.
Tommy's still trying to get laid.
Don't go busting my balls, Billy, okay?
Tommy, if I was gonna break your balls, I'd tell you to go home and get your shine box.
He doesn't like when people laugh at him.
I don't shine shoes anymore.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry, too. It's okay, no problem.
Okay, salute.
He's gonna kill him. Is that the guy in the trunk? How much you want to bet?
Now go
How
home and get
much?
your shine box.
Oh! He's kind of funny when he gets angry.
I did my time, Jimmy. I did my time. I come home and I want what I gotta get.
Yeah, something bad's about to happen.
You understand?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. No. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, that's why he's really bloody. Okay. They really are getting into it. He does not like to be made fun of because he used to shine shoes.
Who's gonna be looking for him?
Anybody can blood on your floor.
So polite of you, Tommy.
up a shovel at my mother's house.
What happened?
Jimmy,
What happened to him?
Just a little blood, you know.
Go inside, make yourselves comfortable. I'll make you something to eat.
Go to sleep.
The fact that they're all covered in blood and she's like, make yourself comfortable. Let me fix you. Oh my gosh. And she did it.
I haven't seen you.
Well, murdering people.
We hit one of those deers. That's where the blood came from. I told you. Jimmy told you before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it reminds me, I need this knife. I'm gonna take this. It's okay?
Okay, yeah.
I just need it for
Bring
a
it
while.
back, though, you know.
You know, need the knife back. Yep, this is where we get to him banging on the trunk.
Even if people didn't get out of line, they got whacked. I mean, hits just became a habit for some of the guys. Guys would get into arguments over nothing, and before you knew it, one of them was dead.
The way they just drive to the forest and just bury a dead body so casually together in the night after eating a meal.
Tommy had killed a made guy. That was part of the Gambino crew and was considered untouchable. You better get an okay, or you'd be the one who got whacked.
They all know that this is the end. The beginning of the end for them. See, they broke the rules. This is what they always do. They get cocky, they get overconfident, they break the rules, and then when you break the rules, it comes back.
Saturday night was for wives, but Friday night at the Copa was always for the girlfriends.
Oh, they all have mistresses. They all have girlfriends, of course.
You saw Sammy Davis Jr.? You can see how a white girl can fall for him.
In other words, you condone that stuff.
Oh my gosh, chill.
The guy who disappeared up the block from Christie.
Yeah.
Well, his name was Bats.
Nobody knows what happened to him. He came into the joint that one night, and then he just disappeared.
Oh, I bet.
All right, keep your eyes open, because they're busting my balls about this bastard, all right?
Okay.
What are you gonna do now, okay? You're lying to Polly now?
We gotta get out of there. They just sold the property and they want to make it into condominiums. We gotta get it.
Wait, the body? They gotta dig up the dead body? Stop. Because they're building condominiums. Good thing he checked. Oh,
that's so bad.
It smells disgusting, yeah. And his trunk is disgusting, of course.
What happened to your car?
Where'd they move the body? Now if anyone says they hit a skunk, I'm like, did you kill someone?
Oh, I love floral arrangements. French.
Janice and I were having so much fun, she started screwing up at work, and
Henry got
I had to straighten out her boss a little bit.
Fucking Janice can do whatever she wants.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if the wife would be upset if she found this out, you know? Or is she like just cool with it?
Where's my drink? I asked you for a drink.
I thought you said you were all right, Spike.
I am all right. You ain't all right.
I think a lot of these dialogues are just running and running and running. And it's surprising how long they go.
Hey, what's that movie that bug on me?
Oh! Such a liability.
All right, so we got shot in the foot. What is it, a big
Yeah! Tommy's getting so much more unhinged.
You haven't been home in 2 weeks.
Here it is.
Tonight.
So are you nuts? What's your problem?
Yes, I'm nuts. Something's going on.
Yeah, he's other girls, for sure. But I think that's like the least of y'all's problems. Oh, that's rude.
Get out of my life!
Up in the head, Karen. This is all in your mind.
Okay, that's what I don't like.
Go ahead. Go to your ready-made horse. Get out of my life!
In front of the kids, I don't like this at all. Poor baby. When your wife catches you and knows you're cheating because it's super obvious and you just go, it's all in your head. Ugh, that makes us crazy. He's really pissing me off now. I don't know, he was better than this in the beginning. Now he's just such a prick. And now he's just having a great time with his buddies. He's gonna bite him in the butt though, so I feel good about that. Like, I don't want this to work out for him anymore. I'm kind of over it. I'm ready for their whole lives to just burn up.
Why don't you go yourself, Tommy?
Now that you said that, he's probably gonna kill you.
Hey, this is for you. Attaboy. You gonna let this fucking punk get away with that?
Oh, Jimmy's just
What's
like...
the world coming to?
I could have called that. I don't know why he screamed. Like, I'm surprised. You prick! Okay, he's the downfall.
Sick maniac.
I mean, we knew he was gonna be the reason they all go to jail and rot and die. Like,
Now you're gonna dig the thing up. You're gonna dig the hole. You
Kids, I'll take the hole. I don't give a
I mean, the danger that he's putting them in now. The wife's freaking out. Everything's starting to go down for Henry. Oh.
Husband, you hear me?
She's at the girlfriend's. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She means business. Not gonna yell at her now or throw a lamp at her now, are you? No. No, you're not.
Karen, take it easy, okay?
Why should she take it easy?
Karen.
I think it's time to be honest, Henry.
You know I love you.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Karen.
You piece of shit, you don't.
Oh, you crazy, Karen. I got enough to worry about getting whacked on the street. I just kill you.
Okay, that's not how I thought this was gonna go. I thought they were gonna talk it out. Leave him. She is actually crazy. She's crazy enough to stay with him.
Hi, Polly.
Hi, honey.
Oh, they're all here to see the girlfriend.
Why don't you go give him cigarettes, okay?
So she didn't take the wife's threats seriously?
Karen came to the house. She's very upset.
Of course.
You gotta take it easy. You got children.
I got the two of them coming over the house
Whoa.
every day, commiserating the two of them. I can't have it.
You can't deal with the drama.
Can't do it.
Nobody says that you can't do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you
Right,
wanna
just
do.
be
We don't
smarter
know
about
that.
it. Like, this is the problem, is when you're dumb.
I'm gonna tell her you're gonna go back to her, and everything's gonna be just the way it was when you were first married. I'm gonna romance it.
Uh-huh. But it's not gonna happen that way.
Jimmy and Tommy are going down to Tampa. You go with Jimmy.
Yeah, you come with me.
You gonna pay it?
Henry's pissing me off now.
This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella.
You gonna pay it?
Just give us the
Jeez.
money.
Again, I swear.
Jeez. Tampa City Zoo. It's an interesting place to meet.
They must really feed each other to the lions down there because the guy gave the money right
Oh
up.
my gosh, the Lion Zoos, that was it.
When we got home, we were all over the newspaper. The guy we roughed up turned out to have a sister working as a typist for the FBI.
Oh my gosh.
She gave up everybody. Jimmy, me, and my brother.
Oh, that's actually great. They deserve it.
Judge gave Jimmy and me 10 years like he was giving away candy.
10 years in a federal penitentiary.
Honestly, for what you guys have done, you deserve life. You're lucky it's just 10 years.
In prison, dinner was always a big thing. We had a pasta course.
Is that actually a thing that they got special treatment when they got arrested?
I mean, everybody else in the joint was doing real time, all mixed together, but we lived alone.
I've never heard of this. Is this a real thing? Can somebody verify for me?
I'll catch you next week.
What the heck? He's selling? He's got a business in jail?
For you every week.
What she's doing, says the guy that's in jail and left his family.
Nobody's helping me. I'm all alone.
This is why you don't end up with mob guys.
I asked your friend Remo for the money that he owes you. He told me to take my kids down to the police station and get on welfare.
She didn't like that response.
We've got to help each other. We just got to be really, really careful while we do it.
You're really lucky you have her. You cheat, you're a scumbag, she should leave you.
I don't want to hear a word about her anymore, Henry.
Never.
Liar. 4 years out of 10 years. Oh my gosh, she's out. Of course. She's the girlfriend. Oh, no, the wife. So she's stuck with him for 4 years? That's because of the babies. And she is attracted to him. She has said that. Like, I get it, okay. I'm just saying she's crazy because it's gonna happen again.
You like the house?
Karen, get packed. We're moving out of here.
With what?
The house isn't as nice as he wants it to be.
I gotta go to Pittsburgh in the morning. Those guys out there, they owe me 15 grand.
You have to go see your parole officer tomorrow.
Karen, don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. He's already skipping parole.
Who wants to go to Uncle Paulie's?
Just stay away from the garbage, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's heavy into the coke.
It was
Drugs
a real
are
sport.
purely
I started
evil.
using Sandy's place to mix the
Messing
stuff.
with that is he's asking for a death sentence, like, and him and his girlfriend are getting effed up on it.
I had a down payment
that's
on
the
my
other
house,
girl.
and things were really rolling.
The friend with the girlfriend. Of course, he's got a new one. They're replaceable. All of these women are replaceable.
As long as I kept getting this stuff from Pittsburgh, I knew Paulie would never find out. Within a couple of weeks,
Oh, that's
it got
why he wanted
be
to go to
so
Pittsburgh.
big, I needed some help. So I got Jimmy and Tommy to come in with me.
Big mess up. That's your mistake. Those idiot airheads.
These are the guys that Jimmy put together for the Lufthansa heist. Only Maury was driving us nuts.
This is gonna be their downfall.
I
I'm
had
so here
everybody
for it,
working
though.
for me. Even our old babysitter, Lois Bird.
What? He brought in the babysitter? Such a junkie. Oh, this is gonna be his downfall. Look at that big golf ball size of Wow. Gosh, they're so gross. Like, you see just how they're getting worse and worse. They're getting sloppier and grosser and just, he can't get away from it. He's addicted to the girlfriends, the lifestyle, the drugs. He feels like a king.
It looks like a big one, maybe the biggest this town has ever seen. Stay tuned.
Man, they got it coming.
I bought it for my wife. It's a coupe.
That's nice.
I love that car.
That's a nice car.
Didn't I say not to go buy anything for a while?
It's a wedding gift, Jimmy.
Yeah,
it's
but
from my mother. It's under her name.
see, these are stupid people you're doing business with.
It's a wedding gift.
I don't give a whose name it's under. Are you stupid or what? Did you hear what I said?
Yes, he's stupid. They're all stupid, especially Tommy.
I'm sorry. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You don't buy anything, you hear me? Don't buy anything.
He repeats himself so much. Every line he says 3 times, if you notice that. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Don't buy anything. Don't buy anything. I just wonder, like, how off script they were during the filming of this. It feels so, like, it just goes and goes and goes. Like, I feel like it's just extra and they kept it in. That's what I am getting.
2 days, one guy gets a caddy, the other one gets a $20,000 mink. Bring it back.
You gotta take the wife's mink back. Yep.
Hey guys, I've been looking all over for you. Jimmy, Henry, how are you? Merry Christmas.
What dumb move did you do?
I did what I had to do. I need the money.
Why does he refuse to pay him? What is that about?
Just a little taste. Don't do what Frankie and Johnny did. Don't be a moron with the money. Do what's right. You understand?
Yeah, hide out.
I got the most expensive tree they had.
I love the gold outfit.
Merry Christmas.
Aw, he had to immediately go get something too. They all did.
Happy Hanukkah. Get yourself something nice, okay?
See, she's just willing to do it for that reason.
Thought you had one of your bitches in here.
Yeah, I did.
Wait a minute. Is that
You're always laying late for your own.
Samuel L. Jackson? I was so focused on if that was him. I had to check, sorry. You know, it shows who the actor is. Yeah, I had to do that.
The you looking at? Come on, make that coffee to go. Let's go.
You didn't know that you were coming here to blow a guy's brains out? You didn't know?
Instead of getting rid of the truck like he was supposed to, he got stoned, went to his girlfriend.
Man, if the girl was there, he would have killed the girl too, wouldn't he have? For sure.
Where are they gonna go?
It's one person.
What are you worried about?
I love these really quick pans that they do.
There's nothing to worry about. Then you tell them.
They're gonna make them.
They're gonna make him?
He's gonna make you.
What does that mean?
It's gonna get made. We're gonna work for this guy one day.
Jimmy, I've been looking all over for you, baby.
Yeah, because he wants his money.
Boy, you're gonna get your money.
No, you're not.
Just gotta stop busting balls.
But I just don't get why they won't pay the wig guy. What is the deal?
I think Maury tells his wife everything.
Maury, yeah?
That's when I knew Jimmy was gonna whack Maury.
Uh-huh.
That's how it happens.
That's how it happens. He could tell with that question.
I knew I still had till later 9 o'clock to talk Jimmy out of killing Maury.
How does Henry know Jimmy's not going to try to kill him? I mean, I'm like, how do they know that they can trust anyone? It's so confusing.
They got Danish there?
Yeah, they got everything.
Good. Yeah, let's pick up some Danish.
He's going to get in the car and immediately shoot
How about
him.
the points we were shaving up in Boston Nunzio up in the...
Oh!
So you never shut the up.
Oh my.
Chop him up.
What was that in his brain?
Where you going, you dizzy? Get the out of here.
I hate this guy. I really dislike Tommy.
Morris didn't come home. He's missing.
We ran off with some fraud. What do you care about her?
Didn't give him the satisfaction.
He's still in the front seat, dead. They got what's coming. I'm just like getting annoyed with them. Do you guys feel that way? I know I'm not the only one. No. So they're just like on a killing spree. Jimmy's psycho.
Jimmy was cutting every
He
link
is.
between himself and the robbery, but it had nothing to do with me.
Oh.
I knew Jimmy. He had the cash.
Jimmy didn't want to share his money.
Still, I never saw Jimmy so happy. He was like a kid.
The way he's just smiling, laughing with all this murder is so gross.
This was the day that Tommy was being made. Jimmy was so excited, you'd think he was being made.
He's gonna kill Tommy.
We were good fellas, wise guys, but Jimmy and I could never be made because we had Irish blood.
Oh.
You've got to be 100% Italian so they can trace all your
That's
relatives back
it.
to the old country.
That's it. Okay. But because they're Irish, they're kind of outsiders. Polly will never make them.
It means you belong to a family and a crew. It's like a license to steal. It's a license to do anything.
Got it. So they haven't even been made up to this point? Do you really think Tommy's gonna get made? I don't know about this. There's something fishy.
Oh, no.
Did I call that or did I call that? I called that.
He's gone, and that's it.
You're next. Really? You can't believe it? The mafia turned on him? Really? Surprise! You guys are next.
What happened? Whack the whack.
I'm satisfied. I'm not complaining. I hated him. This is a very gory. When they kill, they kill. You know what I mean? Is he crying because he liked Tommy? Didn't know that they could cry.
It was revenge for Billy Bats. Bats was a made man and Tommy wasn't.
Yeah. But you guys also were part of killing Billy, so I see. So the other gangs found out about it. How'd they find out? Someone was a witness.
They even shot Tommy in the face, so his mother couldn't give him an open coffin at the funeral.
Dang! That's savage. 1980, okay. 10 years have gone by since that opening scene. Oh, he's in the drugs. Oh, yeah. He's doing the dirty stuff that Polly told him not to do.
I'm not paying for it.
It's weird to see him in a robe like that.
Stop with the drugs. They're making your mind into mush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, making him look like Oh! It's over. Not a good place to run into a car. If they search what he has, can you imagine?
Jesus Christ, what happened to you?
Yeah, right? He looks like hell.
I just almost got into an accident.
Hell.
He gave me 10 milligrams of Valium. Now, my plan was to drop off my brother at the house and pick up Karen.
Oh, yeah, he had a brother in a wheelchair. That's right. It was our first time we were seeing him.
And I think I've seen it all day. Yep, that's it. We gotta get to your mother's.
So he's hiding at the mother's.
I think I'm paranoid. Yeah, it's done.
I don't hear anything. Come on.
Okay, so he is just paranoid. The helicopter's just above him. Drugs do make you paranoid, so.
Call from an outside line, I mean it.
Jesus, you must think I'm dumb.
He is really paranoid right now.
She picks up the phone and calls from the house. Now, if anybody was listening, they'd know everything.
Oh, that's dumb. See how we're just quickly, the camera will do that? Oh! I love how the camera does that. I'm going to keep pointing it out because it's so fun. It's like we're up on the face and we're down here. It's like...
I gotta go home. I need my hat. I won't fly without it.
I mean, maybe you should listen.
Freeze! Don't you move, you motherfucker! I'll blow your brains out! Shut the car off slowly!
Finally, he's been caught. I've been waiting for this.
When I heard all the noise, I knew they were cops. Only cops talk that way.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so happy he's busted. He was right that he was being followed. I'm so excited. I wanted him to get this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're going to get rid of the... Yeah, good luck.
All day I thought the guys in the helicopter were just local cops busting my balls over Lufthansa. But they turned out to be narcs.
Oh my gosh. It was actually following him.
25 life, New York State. 25 years. Wow.
I wish it was more. I really dislike him.
What are we gonna make a cake?
Gonna make a cake. It's gonna put it in his mouth.
Bye-bye, dickhead.
The way he smiled after he licked it.
They're all afraid I'm gonna rat them out. I'm dead in here. You gotta get me out.
Karen finally
How
got her mother
did she
to put
do
her
that?
house up for my bail.
Oh my gosh.
Jimmy knew if Paulie found out he was in the drug deals with me, Paulie would have Jimmy whacked even before me.
Yeah. You are
I
screwed.
didn't feel safe until I got home.
Home should not be where you feel safe.
To sell off the dope that the cops never found.
She
Where's the
dumped
stuff
it.
that I left, Karen?
Where do you think?
Put it down the toilet.
Yeah.
You what?
I knew that he was going to be pissed.
That was worth $60,000. I need that money. That's all we got.
What was I supposed to do?
I know, that was really smart. That's the only reason she could get him out of jail.
They would have never found it.
I swear to you, they would have found it.
They would have. I hate when she screams and cries. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because she's smart. She didn't want you to get caught with it. What is she supposed to do? Well, look at all these nice things you have. Look like you're gonna have to sell it. I just don't relate to these main characters, and I don't like them, so I can't sympathize. Sorry. There's no redeeming qualities about them.
I'm clean.
You looked in my eyes, you lied to me.
He's a liar.
Jerk.
Like I was never nothing to you.
He doesn't care about you, so.
You know, I was ashamed. You're all I've got, and I really, really need your help.
Probably be an idiot to accept his apology.
Take this.
That's better. Yeah, give him money, make him go. He's known him since he was a little boy, like 13, so.
Now I gotta turn my back on you.
Mm-hmm.
$3,200. That's what he gave me. Wasn't even enough to pay for the coffin.
Oh, yeah.
Take this for now. It's a couple thousand.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Oh, well, everything's okay.
Everything's not going to be okay.
Don't forget, you gotta call me.
All right.
What is going on? I think she's gonna get killed.
Right on there, right on the corner. Yeah, it's over there, right there.
You can't be this dumb. Look at his face. That's a man who doesn't give a crap about you. You're walking into a trap.
My mom's watching the kids. I gotta get home. I'll come back later.
He was gonna kill her. Get her killed. For sure. Good thing she listened to her instinct. That would've been so dumb if she walked in there. Can you imagine how dumb you have to be? Tried to whack you.
Karen?
You're probably both gonna get whacked. I mean...
What happened, Karen?
I just been scared, Henry. It's okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
You guys gotta get out of town, take the kids and go.
I've been telling you your whole life. Don't talk on the phone, right?
Yeah, that's why Polly never did phones, huh?
Kid turned out to be a rat. As soon as he got pinched, he ratted everybody out. I know where he is. He's hiding now. You know what I'm saying?
And you want to go kill him?
Would you have a problem going with Anthony on vacation? You'll take care of it.
Henry, you know that's a bad idea.
Jimmy had never asked me to whack somebody before.
Right?
But now he's asking me to go down to Florida.
Interesting.
That's when I knew I would
like
never
hell.
have come back from Florida alive.
No. Okay, so who's gonna kill who? That's what this game is. It's like, which one can get to the other first?
Just no place cold, all right? Do that for me. I'm
He's bronchial, that's why.
Oh, they went to the cops. They're getting the witness protection program.
I can't do this, Henry. I can't. I can't leave my parents.
But you're gonna die if you don't.
I'm not gonna do this unless you and the kids come with me. I can't do it without you, okay?
It's so selfish. He could do it alone, though.
They want Henry. They don't want me.
But Henry's going to be in a witness protection program.
They still want you, I think.
If he goes into the program, forget about it. You're in a great deal of danger. I think you
Exactly.
don't know anything.
Come on, you don't know anything. Don't give me the babe in the woods routine. I've listened to those wiretaps. And I've heard you on a telephone. You're talking about cocaine.
Oh, so dumb. Babe in the woods thing. Don't give me the babe in the woods. I haven't heard that before. I love it.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, he's arrested.
What about the kids? With school? What
They
happens
get
with
left
them?
back. I mean, what goes on?
Why don't you guys...
They're being so negative when they're being helped when they're full-blown criminals.
We're going to save your life. We're going to save his life.
Yeah.
We're going to keep you out of jail.
Just say thank you. Gosh, it's so hard to empathize and sympathize and feel bad for them. They're so despicable.
Could you please point him out for the members of the jury? Your Honor, please let the record reflect that Mr. Hill has identified the defendant, James Conway. You also know a man by the name of
that
Paul
eye
Cicero.
contact.
Yes. Do you see him here in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Can you point him out for the members of the jury? Your Honor, let the record reflect.
Oh, this is so good. These zoom-ins on their faces, I can feel the tension.
I had paper bags filled with jewelry stashed in the kitchen. I had a sugar bowl full of coke.
Yep, it's over. It's over. I love the narration, by the way. I haven't commented on that, but I'm obsessed.
Everybody had their hands out. Everything was for the taking.
I like this. This is fun.
And now it's all over.
Him breaking the fourth wall and coming to talk to us is so fun. Yay!
I'm an average nobody.
Yeah, get
Get
used
to
to
live
it.
the rest of my life like a schnook.
A schnook. That was a random scene of Tommy with a gun. What the hell was that? Henry Hill is still in the witness protection program. In 1997, he was arrested in Seattle, Washington for narcotics conspiracy, and he received 5 years probation. Since 1987, he has been clean. How do these guys get to just run around? Make it make sense to me. In 1989, Henry and Karen Hill separated after 25 years of marriage. Finally, Paul Cicero died in 1988 in Fort Worth Federal Prison. Jimmy Conway is currently serving a 20 years to life sentence for murder in a New York State prison. Now I gotta look up these people. Dude, that was so fun. I think I had a blast during that reaction. If you couldn't tell, I was thriving. Which Martin Scorsese film should I watch next? Let me know in the comments below. I had so much fun with his directing style. I love the rapid camera movements, the up, down, boom, boom, boom. Very eye-catching. The storytelling was incredible. The narration was so easy to follow. And like, it was quick, but you knew what was going on. It was a lot to follow. They did such a good job. I get why it's such an iconic film and why all those shots are so popular and the lines are still being quoted today, years and years, decades later, because it's iconic and it deserves the credit. However, I didn't like the characters. I didn't bond with anyone, not even one person, which is rare for me. I always bond with someone. Like in The Godfather, I bonded with Michael, you know? Who did I bond with here? Nobody. Strange for me. I guess I didn't bond with anyone in Full Metal Jacket. Those are the two films lately I've watched that I'm not really rooting for anyone, and that's weird. Let me know what you thought about this film. Mwah, you guys are the best, and I'll see you in the next movie reaction.